For our last example, what we want to do is we want to take a look at the different operations that need to happen in order to simplify this down a little bit. So here we have 5 times x minus 4. And we know the 5 is being multiplied because it's attached to that set of parentheses. So we have multiplication, then we also have subtraction, and then we have another set of multiplication here since these two binomials do not have a plus or a minus in between them. They are connected. So again, thinking back to our order of operations, what are we going to do first? Are we going to do the multiplication first or the subtraction first? So we're going to do the multiplication. So we need to multiply 5 times x minus 4, but then we also need to multiply 2x plus 1 times x minus 7. And we can do this in the same step. So first we're going to distribute 5 into x minus 4. So we're going to multiply that through, which is going to give us 5x minus 20. So that's going to be our first polynomial. We're going to bring down that subtraction, and then we're going to multiply through our two binomials. So 2x times x gives us 2x squared. 2x times a negative 7 gives us negative 14x. 1 times x gives us 1x. And 1 times a negative 7 gives us a negative 7. So now what we can do from here is we can now perform our subtraction. But remember, when you are performing subtraction, you want to carry through that subtraction to every term in the polynomial that follows. So we can fill in that invisible 1, and you don't have to do that. It's just helpful sometimes to see that negative 1 there. And we're going to carry through that negative 1 to all the pieces in our polynomial. So we're going to have 5x minus 20. We're just going to carry that down. And then all of the terms on the inside here, their signs are going to change since we're multiplying by a negative 1. So 2x squared is going to become negative 2x squared. This negative 14x is actually going to become a positive 14x. This negative 1, or this is going to become a negative 1, excuse me. And then negative 1 times a negative 7 gives us a positive 7. And then from here, we can go through and combine our like terms. So we have 5x, 14x, and negative 1x. Those all just have a single x. We have our constants. We have negative 20 and a positive 7. And then we have negative 2x squared. So if we combine our like terms, 5 plus 14 minus 1 gives us 18x. Negative 20 and a positive 7 gives us negative 13. And then since we don't have anything to combine our negative 2x squared with, we're just going to drop that down. Now, even though we have combined all of our like terms and we've simplified this down as far as we can go, there is still just one additional step. You always want to make sure that you're writing your polynomials in descending order. So we actually have to bring this negative 2x squared here to the front of our polynomial since it has the greatest exponent. So we're going to have negative 2x squared. Then next would be 18x. And then minus 13, like so. So after you perform your two sets of multiplication and you do your subtraction as well, all of this big complicated mess up here becomes negative 2x squared plus 18x minus 13.